Good weightlifting shoes are their support, stability, and the degree of incline they give to the feet, which makes it easier for the lifter to maintain an upright torso and slight arch in the lower back while catching and squatting the weight. A strap over the arch helps to keep the foot from traveling forward in the shoe when the lifter stomps the platform or stops quickly. The bottom of the sole must provide some traction, but not too much. A hard rubber sole with slight texture works best. The shoes should be as light as possible without compromising any support and stability. Socks should be worn for basic hygiene and to protect the shoes from the damages of sweat. Knee bands made of neoprene provide 3 important benefits. 1, they keep the knees warm, which gives the lifter a feeling of comfort and security. 2, they increase the temperature in the knee joint, which helps to increase the blood flow to this area. Just as an engine needs oil for lubrication, muscles, tendons, and ligaments need blood to function more efficiently. And 3, the most important, they provide support and stability to the knee. Not because they are tight or thick, but because they provide the central nervous system with neural feedback, a sort of kinesthetic sense, which greatly increases the muscle tone, body posture, and coordinated movement essential for athletic performance. Here, Laureen is wearing a lifting singlet. This is used more in competition than in training. For the purpose of this video, the singlet is used to allow the viewer to see each position of the bar more clearly. The lifting garment should be comfortable and allow freedom of movement, especially during the squat. A t-shirt and shorts or sweatpants are usually worn during training sessions. Probably the most important function of the sweatpants is to prevent abrasions on the skin by the knurling of the bar during the snatch pull. The best material is a heavy stretchable nylon knit, because the texture will stand up to the repeated friction of the bar while also allowing it to glide easily along the thighs or hips. A sports bra is recommended for female lifters, so the bar can be kept closer to the body during the lift. Tape is used by the lifter to protect the hands, especially the thumb when the hook grip is used. Taping will help prevent the lifter from tearing a callus. Porous, adhesive athletic tape is recommended. Wrist wraps are used if the lifter is experiencing any pain or discomfort in the wrist. Wraps can help prevent any type of chronic condition in this area. Wrist wraps should allow range of motion to a point just before significant discomfort. Leather or cloth straps provide the best support and protection. Magnesium carbonate, or chalk, helps the lifter to maintain a strong, tight grip on the bar. It provides a layer of protection between the bar and skin, which can prevent blisters and calluses. Warm-up routines should be performed at the beginning of every training session or competition. These routines are tailored to the athlete and the event or exercises to be performed. They consist of light physical activity and stretching movements that progress from general to specific. These routines are extremely important because they physiologically and psychologically prepare the athlete for the stress of training and competition. The general warm-up period usually consists of a variety of repetitive movements performed for about 5 to 10 minutes. The athlete should begin the warm-up at a very easy pace to slowly increase heart and respiration rate, increase blood flow to the working joints and muscles, and increase core and muscle temperatures. The initial warm-up should be followed by a brief period of general stretching exercises. Stretching may help prevent injury as well as reduce pain and stiffness. Low-intensity stretching is the key here. The athlete moves through the full range of motion of various joints in a slow, easy, and controlled manner. High-intensity static stretching, or PNF stretching, is considered flexibility training. While it may increase the flexibility of a joint, muscle, and tendon, this increased elasticity may decrease strength and power, which can have a detrimental effect on athletic performance. Flexibility training is performed after the training session or competition. After completing the general warm-up and stretching routines, the athlete should begin to perform movements related to his or her sport. Here, Laureen is using the light bar to combine specific warm-up and stretching movements. The more power-oriented the sport or activity, the more important these routines become. The specific warm-up and stretching period really sets the mood or atmosphere for the training session or competition to follow. The length of these periods depend upon the activity or sport and the needs of the athlete. Hopefully, the basic warm-up and stretching movements presented here will help the coach and athlete develop more personalized routines. The primary goal of any warm-up is to prepare the athlete as quickly and efficiently as possible for the training activity or competition event. Now that Laureen is warmed up, let's get started. This learning sequence for the snatch lift was developed by combining over 30 years of study, training, competing, and coaching with over 40 years of professional engineering experience. We use this combination to search for gold, to find out what the best athletes in the world are doing. We offer no magic formula. We give no secret techniques or information. We make no claim that our way is the only way. We simply have taken advantage of methods available to everyone: research, discussion, observation, video analysis, and application. We sacrificed and put in our time to come up with what we believe is the easiest, most efficient instructional sequence to date. However, we are aware the technique of the snatch will continue to evolve and change over time. The lifters of tomorrow will be lifting more and more weight. We hope this video motivates others to develop their own instructional methods and videos, so the snatch lift will become more popular and be practiced by all athletes at all levels. This model has various functions. First, it serves as a basic primer and reference for learning the technique of the snatch lift. Second, it builds solid technical segments, then integrates them into connected, free-flowing movements. Third, it strengthens and reinforces the neuromuscular connections involved in every part of the lift. Fourth, it serves as an all-purpose toolbox, each tool or segment ready to be pulled out and applied to any sport or to fix any weak link in the athlete's performance. And fifth, it provides an overview of the snatch as one of the best standalone multi-joint exercises available. This video is separated into 4 levels. Each level has 4 parts and emphasizes specific training objectives. Level 1 focuses on basic preparation, body posture, and body position. Level 2 combines basic strength with speed. Level 3 maximizes explosive strength and power. Level 4 integrates all parts into flowing, coordinated athletic movements. The setup phase has 4 stages. The preparation stage consists of taping, wrapping, mental preparation, chalking, and approaching the bar. This process is the same whether the athlete is training or competing. The most significant variable is the amount of weight on the bar. Tape is usually for the thumb or fingers and should be applied at the beginning of the warm-up period and left on throughout the training session or competition. If the athlete needs wraps, they can be put on directly before chalking. The athlete should not get carried away with wraps, as too many can hinder performance. They should be removed immediately after each lift or set because they are usually tight and constrict the flow of blood. Mental preparation may be the most important step of all. Various forms of stimulation as well as superstitious rituals are sometimes used. Thoughts, feelings, and images of a successful lift are run through one last time. Tunnel vision is probably the best description for what the athlete is now experiencing. Centering, mental imagery, visualization, breath control, relaxation, letting go, intensity, extreme aggression. Any one or combination of these methods can be employed. Chalking begins the athlete's journey to the bar. The athlete should carefully coat each area that will contact the bar's knurling. The hands are the most common areas to be chalked. Many lifts are missed or made at the chalk box. It is here where we can begin to see the athlete's focus and resolve. Last-second words of instruction or encouragement can be given at this time. Now the athlete is ready to approach the bar. This sets the stage for the athlete's performance. An undisciplined, chaotic approach can result in a missed attempt or injury. As the athlete focuses on the bar, the inner processes begin to peak. The automatic pilot switch is turned on, and the athlete enters into what many refer to as the zone. In this heightened state of awareness, there are no thoughts or feelings, no mental pictures, no awareness of space or time. The athlete is ready to lift the weight. We begin the preparatory posture stage with the position of the feet or the stance. The feet, or what we call the bearing points of the force of the legs, are placed directly in line with the joints of the hip. A represents lines of